How about Donald Trump bringing back something that I feel like we all kind of grew up with, the presidential fitness test. I think we saw that started in 1966 and it was disbanded in the early 20 teens by Barack Obama, who thought it was too stringent to test for many of our young children. So he's bringing it back and he's bringing in professional athletes to help announce this. Hello to Bryson DeChambeau, who is a live golfer, of course, won a couple of majors, but Bryson has been on the Trump train. He's been pretty out of the closet with his support of the current president. Harrison Butker of the Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champion kicker, and he's been out there as well. Super, super criticized when he came out, basically supporting families, the nuclear families, and he's a strong Catholic, and they didn't like what he said at a commencement speech a couple of years ago. He's there, and NFL great Lawrence Taylor. So he's got a bunch of athletes from different sports, a little bit of diversity there as well, trying to do what? Bring back that test, but also just to make sure that our kids are healthier. Hi, we have Dr. Drew on here. I don't know the obesity numbers. I don't know the numbers of kids in health lately. What I see, whether it's at the airport or in my neighborhood, brings concern to me for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yes.
love that he's doing this, and it's getting back to some more stringent tests in grade school and beyond.
Yes, I'm actually upset with myself for not having emphasized diet and exercise more throughout my career. I really didn't. I did it for myself. But it's not just kids, by the way. It is even my age group. Resistance training is crucial to wellness and outcomes and longevity. Nothing even measures close to the impact of exercise. So I just am so for this. We have to not. It's funny. So many things in this society now are these separations. Corolla calls it safe spaces and octagons. It's like there are people that exercise a lot and are very fit, and they're just everybody else. We need to all get on the boat. All get healthy again.
Yeah, I mean, this is like
Dave Rubin. We have to go back and thank RFK Jr. for this as well. This
for
is
sure.
Part of what HHS has been pushing. One of many things, and I love it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, look, we went from Rachel Levine basically to Bobby Kennedy. I mean, we went from Dick Levine irony to Bobby Kennedy. That's one portion of it. But the other, of course, this is the type of thing that should have never gone away. And it's directly connected to sort of the previous segment we were talking about what we decided to do, which was glorify all of the things that were kind of out there or wrong or shouldn't have, let's just say, shouldn't have been the norm. The norm should be that you should be trying to be healthy and all of those things. Yeah. I would just say on a personal note, you guys know I've been mostly doing the carnivore for about a year and a half. I completely solved a massive autoimmune thing that I had a couple of years ago with alopecia areata, where huge chunks of my hair fell out. As of this morning, I am at my lowest weight in, I think, 16 years.
Wow.
And I feel great. I did the stem cell thing on my knee, and partly it's, I don't know, I started looking at, oh my God, I'm almost 50. I'm 49 now. And I was like, I better get right, because then you can start going the other way if you don't. But it was also, we have kids later in my life. And I was like, I want to be able to play ball with these kids when they're 16. So I really better stay in shape. But the fact that we somehow have, look at it this way. When I open up Instagram now, and I know it ends up getting catered to you, there is so much emphasis on eating right. And again, a lot of Bobby stuff. There's all this stuff now about seed oils and tallow instead, and all the stuff that most of the people watching this know. But there does seem like there's now been a psychological shift in America. And I like, you mentioned the Corolla safe spaces versus octagon thing the other day. I really like that, because it seems to me that that's what the world's going to start doing. Everything's going to kind of get atomized. And then people will either just be like, I'm reliant on the system. I take all of the medicines. I do what it always tells me. I get injected with this. And then there's going to be this other group of people who are going to take much more responsibility for themselves. And I think we're probably all going to be in that octagon together.
What worries me is that what happens when the octagon group starts to really succeed, or really states begin to flourish while others sink back into the safe spaces. And the safe spaces are going to look to the octagons and say, hey, we need some of your stuff. And
well, Drew, that's a great point. And that's also one of the risks of universal health care, because once you say we're paying for everybody to have health care, well, then you also say, all right, these people also get government benefits or something else. Well, now you have a vested interest in having them be healthy because it's your money, and then all sorts of resentment. So they're resentful of you because you're healthier than them, right? Like that's just a
Right.
human resentment. And now you're resentful of them because they're literally taking your money to eat what are the kids eating? They're doing all the prime and the tacos, not tacos, ticos. What the hell do they call them? What are the kids eating?
Oh,
Come
the
on.
Takis, yeah.
Takis,
Tacky.
Takis. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you, Sage, with the young reference. They love
Uh,
Takis.
it's true, and I hate it. I told my daughter, and she actually stopped eating them because it's like, have you looked? It is about establishing a habits at young ages, and
yeah.
that's why this PFT, I love the fact that it's coming back. My kids are 19, 21, and 23. I'm 52 now and in menopause, and it sucks. And I'm so grateful for the habits that I have had established for so many years. Then when my kids are down in Florida visiting me, I'm
Look,
like, "Yeah, let's go. We're going." Like, they don't even question anymore. But I was
Sage,
what?
I do not accept that you're in menopause because in season 1 of The Golden Girls, Blanche is in menopause, and there is just no way you're in menopause. No, 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 no.
You just compared me to a golden girl. Oh my god.